wrist strength. Okay, let's see if that works. All right. All right, now we get all the technical stuff out of the way. Start to really do this thing now. This is another song of mine. This is not on an album. Neither is the last one. These are the misfits, as I call them, the songs that never made it to an album. Despite all the things that you did wrong, yeah, there were things that you did right. You loved me like no one before or since. Helped me make it through the darkest night. Yeah, you put up with my many moods, and all those times I was in pain. Yeah, you came through right when I needed you, and I wish I could say the same. I will get over you, I don't know how. I can't help asking what the hell you're doing now. And when you wake up in the middle of the night, who's there to hold you and make everything alright? That night I met you down in Portland town. Said you weren't looking for a man. It wasn't long before I was in love with you, and that screwed up your master plan. And you said you were just looking for a friend. I guess I was looking for a wife. And just like deja vu, it's happening again. Welcome to my fucked up life. I will get over you, I don't know how. I can't help asking what the hell you're doing now. And when you wake up in the middle of the night, who's there to hold you and make everything alright? Asking what the hell you're doing now. And when you wake up in the middle of the night, who's there to hold you and make everything alright? Everything alright. It's gonna make everything alright. Everything alright. Hey, Brookie Lee. How's it going, Brookie Lee? I wish I had Brookie Lee here. She'd be playing some bass guitar for me if she was here. I'm looking down on my list and realize that the next song on my list is in the same key, and anyone that knows me knows I never do that unless I'm playing harmonica. Do this other one here. This requires a capo. It says capo 4, capo 4, and it says key of F, so that would put me right here. The more I think about it, the less that I can explain. Rich people, poor people, both say the other is to blame. There's too much government, some say we need more government. Don't see much future when the money's already been spent. And when I get home, I turn on my TV, People are shooting people right down the street from me. There are too many guns. Some say we need more guns. In order to have peace, we must shoot everyone. So should we demonize their wealth? They're only thinking of themselves. It seems democracy is through when you're only voting for the less evil of the two. Oh, when I was young, I thought it meant something. One man, one vote, a change that we could bring. But now I'm older now, I'm so much older now, and all this cynicism has deadened me somehow. Should we demonize their wealth? They're only thinking of themselves. It seems democracy is through when you're only voting for the less evil of the two. The more I think about it, the less that I can explain. Rich people, poor people, both say the other is to blame. There's too much government, some say we need more government. Don't see much future when the money has already been spent. It's already been spent. Already been spent. Yeah, that's one I haven't done that in a long time. I think I got it right. I don't know. No one else will know because they never heard it before. I'm going to try this one. This is the first song I ever wrote with a major 7 chord in it. It's pretty exciting. It's a Christmas song. Considering it's like 9,000 degrees outside, I think it's the perfect time for a Christmas song. Well, it's Christmas morning, and I have nothing to give, because without a warning, I've had to change the way that I live. Never can get used to it, but as I look back, you know it's all I know. To struggle is fruitless. Might as well just let her go. And Merry Christmas. May this all be just water under a bridge, and with Jah as my witness, I'm trying so hard without you to live. And if I had $1 million, I swear you'd want me to have about 5 million more. Better get your head out of the sand now, 'cause the tide's coming in, and you're dangerously close to the shore. The snowy weather that I never bargained for, and if I had wings now, I would fly to the western shore. Meanwhile you're happy on the outside, right where it counts. I've fallen so many times now. You think by now, you think that I would bounce. And all this business may it all be just water under a bridge. And with Jah as my witness, I'm trying so hard without you to live. And if I had $1 million, I swear you'd want me to have about 5 million more. Better get your head out of the sand now, because the tide's coming in and you're dangerously close to the shore. Better get your head out of the sand now, because the tide's coming in and you're dangerously close to the shore. Better get your head out of the sand now, because the tide's coming in and you're dangerously close to the shore. Nothing like a good sad song. This one's called Bucket. You know I finally said fuck it. Even if I kick the bucket, it's better than the bucket kicking me. Well, I quit drinking, I quit smoking, but my will has now been broken. Open me a beer and pass me some of that PCP. Even though it has been years and my memory's still clear, you'll always be a mystery to me. Well, I called up your baby sister when I realized how much I missed her, and I can't say the same for you. Little cute is all grown up, looks like she's got herself a couple of pups and don't do anything I wouldn't do. And please don't say to me you know exactly how I feel until you spend a little time in my shoes. Till you've given it all up, all of your love and most of your stuff, then you can come crying to me. And when your brain's been fried with pills and you can't even pay your bills, you know, maybe then you'll see. Go ahead, spend some time in jail, nobody's gonna come up with your bail. Maybe then you'll see. You see why I said fuck it. Even if I kick the bucket, it's better than the bucket kicking me. Well, I quit drinking, I quit smoking, but my will has now been broken. Pass me a beer and light up a bowl of that THC. And I know it has been years and my memory's still clear. Well, you'll always be a mystery to me. Said you'll always be a mystery to me. Said you'll always be a mystery to me. Mystery. Thank you, Ripper Opie. Ripper Opie says, F yeah, Ripper Opie. That's a good name. I wish my name was Ripper Opie. Your mom must be really cool. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. This is, I might mess it up, but that's okay because no one knows how it goes anyway. This is a song I wrote when I lived in Sarasota, which is the other side of, well, it's like kind of southwest of where I am now. And at the time, it seemed like there was a real lot of very wealthy folks in Sarasota, like like more than I'd ever seen, like people driving $150,000 cars and stuff like that. And so I wrote this song. It's called Sarasota Despair is the name. And this, I believe, is on one of my records. It's on the second one, I believe. It's Jaguars and red Cayennes and Benzos, Beamers, Humvees. Sarasota, Florida's got more millionaires than manatees. I've seen more business suits and video phones and expensive homes than I've seen gators or rattlesnakes or even orange groves. Look, honey, they're building another condo. Where did that pond go? I swear it was right over there. There are plenty of parking lots, but there's no parking for the meek. Have inherited nothing, nothing but despair, nothing but despair. Well, gluttony and greed and excess in everything I read and see on TV. And I know it's kinda early, but I must leave here prematurely for my home. I don't know as I'll ever come back down to the land of red tides and red voters. But hey, you never know, 'cause a guy like me, you know I gotta roam. Look, honey, they're building another condo. But where did that pond go? I swear it was right over there. There are plenty of parking lots, but there's no parking for the meek. Have inherited nothing, nothing but despair, nothing but despair. Sarasota, Florida's got more millionaires than manatees. Sarasota, Florida's got more millionaires than manatees. Said Sarasota, Florida's got more millionaires than manatees. Wow, there's some serious chat going on here between Ripper and Meg. Ripper's he's like looking to fight or something, man. Wow. So I hope I didn't get anything going here. So if you like what you see or hear or whatever, please subscribe, ring the bell, do all that fancy YouTube shit. And if you want to request a song, feel free. But if you don't know my songs, it's kind of hard to do. And I do the occasional cover song, but you know, I probably would if you requested a cover song that I know and enjoy playing. Okay, I'm gonna do this song. This is from my newest album. First song on my new album, which is called Trace. This song is called Leaving. This is a true story about not the last time I was in Maine, but the time before the last time that I was in Maine. I wrote this song in Maine. So far things haven't quite worked out just the way I planned. But right now all I can think about is exactly where we stand. And I'm not sure what I was thinking when I made this solo deal. Told my friends I needed a vacation. Only you know what is real. How could I fall for it? Felt sure that I was over that shit. I'm so sick of this deja vu. Time I fall in love with you. And I guess maybe I should call you up and hook up before I leave. But there is nothing you could say right now, girl, I would believe. How could I fall for it? Felt sure that I was over that shit. So sick of this deja vu. Time I fall in love with you. Just won't leave my head. Guess I should move along and forget those things you said. Like you also fell in love the first time we met. Since you've been set free, I haven't seen you yet, so I'm leaving. Don't look for me, I'm leaving. Had enough and I'm leaving. Don't look for me, I'm leaving. So I gave in. I tried to call you up, but a man answered your phone. I said that I am just a friend, man, and I don't like your tone. Sure was good to finally hear your voice, though you sounded kinda drunk. Guess all that talk of jailhouse sobriety, you must have left it in your bunk. How could I fall for it? Felt sure that I was over that shit. So sick of this deja vu. Time I fall in love with you. 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 Haven't been able to listen to the tape you gave me. Play me some stuff from that. I just did, Brookie. That was from that. Here's another one from that. Okay, there's a story. There's a story that goes along with this song. I have a drink of water. Don't worry, I've reused this plastic bottle for a while now. I'm not like buying plastic bottles. Like, that would be bad. This is good quality Jacksonville water right here. So this song, I was living in Albany, Oregon, a few years, like 4 or 5 years back. I don't even know anymore. And I was hanging out with a friend, and he was asking me to play. Oh, play that song you used to play. Oh, play that song. And then he said, "Hey, play that Pink Floyd song you used to play," which is weird because I don't do any Pink Floyd songs. But then I was trying to think of a Pink Floyd song, and I knew there was one that went like this. And there's a song that goes kind of like that, but I couldn't remember it. But I had this kind of riffy thing in my head for like a few days, like this. And I was thinking, this is gonna end up being a song. And it became a song. I wrote this song in a garage in Albany, Oregon with pneumonia, but luckily I had a good stash of weed. It saved me. Sitting here thinking about all those things you said in those letters that you wrote me from jail. And if I knew then what I know now, would I still have thought about paying your bail? I don't know, 'cause I'm high right now. I'm really high right now. And how are you? Been almost 7 years since I'd seen your face, except in pictures and in dreams. You said you still love me, but something in your eyes had changed. I was kinda stoned, but at least that's how it seemed. And I'm high right now. I'm really high right now. And how are you? So I moved on yet one more time. Seems that even paradise couldn't hold me for too long. And you know what they say about that greener grass. I smoked a whole ton of that shit, and I can tell you that they're not wrong. And I'm high right now. I'm really high right now. And how are you? And I just called to say, sure, we can still be friends, but you'll always be the one who got away. And I'm so sorry if this call woke you up. For you it's the middle of the night, and for me it's the middle of the day. And I'm high right now. I'm really high right now. I'm really high right now. I'm really high right now. And how are you? There you go. That's the High Right Now song. So many songs now. I got these like 3 big lists of songs. I don't know which ones. Let's look at this. See, so peaceful. What up, Rob? Nicholas. Is that Nikki? Hey, Nikki. Yeah, this desert's great. No bugs. It's awesome. No bugs. Oh, there's a rattlesnake. That's okay. He just went by. He's okay. Don't kill snakes. They eat things that are bad. Snakes are good. This is a new song. There's another hurricane coming. Gotta get out of this place. No, brother, I'm not running. Just need a little more space. A little more space. I'm so sick of the city. Sick of this whole rat race. Yeah, things have gotten pretty shitty, and I just need a little more space. A little more space. I'm not looking for any sort of miracle. Gave up on miracles a long, long time ago. I'm just looking for my little piece of heaven, you know. I know there is no heaven. When there is a heaven, you know, I won't ever go. They won't let me in. No, I don't think so. More space. Find me a place in the desert, far away from everywhere. Lay out in my backyard and breathe in that cool, dry air. A little more space. Maybe I'll plant me a garden, maybe grow me a little bit of weed. You know me, I'm not greedy. I'll grow just what I need. Maybe a little bit for my good friends too. I'm not looking for any sort of miracle. Gave up on miracles a long, long time ago. I'm just looking for my little piece of heaven, even though I know there is no heaven. And if there is a heaven, you know, I won't ever go. I've been kind of hard on the church as of late. I don't think so. A little more space. Here's a love song. This is a love song. That was just a song. It was a song. Said, hey there, honey, do you dream of me when you're fast asleep? I'd give all of my money just to be with you, but the river's too deep, and you should know I will wait for you. You should know there is no other. I must see you, I must warn you, in my kisses you'll be smothered. I must say, can't wait, baby, to see you in the summer if I can. And do you think that maybe things will work out just the way we planned? You should know I will wait for you. Should know there is no other. And I've always tried to be straight with you. Hope I haven't been a bother. It all seems like a crazy dream sometimes, then a love affair. You might as well be a million miles away, with you up there and me down here, with you in there and me out here. And I said, hey, then my sweetness, I know this isn't the road that you would choose, but it's helped you slay the monster. You know, sometimes you win at the same time you lose. Sometimes you win at the same time you lose. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Sometimes you win at the same time you lose. I said, hey there, honey, I dream of you when I'm fast asleep.
Hey, let's see, we got John Ryan. I know that guy. I know that Meg Riz, whatever Riz is. Nick, I'm assuming that's Nikki. Nikki? Is that rapper Nikki? Okay. Hey, rapper Nikki. What time is it? 50 minutes, okay. What's that? All right, good job. Billy Bragg songs, huh? I could do a Billy Bragg. I could do this one. I learned another one, but I'm just not confident about it yet. But I know this one. Some folks rule the nation just because they're top of the pile. Doesn't mean their vision is the clearest. And the voices of the people are falling on deaf ears as our politicians all become careerists. They must declare their interests, but not their company cars. There's more to sitting in Parliament than sitting on your arse. And the best of all this bad bunch is fighting to be heard above the sound of ideologies clashing. And outside the patient millions, put them into power,
expect a little more back for their taxes. Like school books, beds in hospitals, peace in our bloody time. But all they get are old men grinding axes. They built their private fortunes on things they can rely. Banks and the secret handshakes, the stock exchange and their old school ties. Oh, forgotten queen and country, the things they justify above the sound of ideologies clashing. The civil service, our country's saving grace, while we expect democracy, they're laughing in our face. Oh, and as our cries get louder, their laughter gets louder still, above the sound of ideologies clashing. Above the sound of ideologies, above the sound of ideology, above the sound of ideologies clashing. Billy Bragg, possibly, maybe my favorite songwriter, I don't know. He's one of them. He's one of my favorite songwriter guys. He's protest song guy. Whew, okay. I'm gonna try this song. I haven't practiced it really, but I'm gonna try it anyway. John Ryan, who is in the chats, he knows all about this song. He knows all about where this song came from. We were on the road with this band. I'm not going to mention the name. It was a band. And we went to McDonald's for breakfast, and we had a coupon that said, buy one sausage, egg McMuffin, get one free. And we ended up getting two and not paying anything for either of them. So I wrote the first line of this song. The only thing better than buy one, get one is get one, get one. The only thing better than money is a whole lot more money. Well, I used to think that love was overrated. Sick of laughing at jokes that just aren't funny. But someday I will fly away. Maybe someday I will fly away. Just last night I think I met my future ex-wife, the one that will soon break my heart into a million pieces. Yeah, she's much too young and short and cute and smiley faced. Hope she don't have a problem with old geezers, but someday we will fly away. Hope that someday we will fly away. I would fly away to some other place. After months of searching, I still could not find a job. So once again I am a drummer in a reggae band, hoping this time I'll get famous. Seems as though I've paid my dues. We toured the world 100 times by popular demand, and someday we will fly away. Hope that someday we will fly away. Things are looking better lately in my life. I think I'm finally back up on my feet, with gigs and urban ocean views. Yeah, things are alright. Some would say it really can't be beat, but someday I will fly away. I hope that someday I will fly away. Yeah, I will fly away to another place. So I would fly away to some other place like Africa. That's the Get One song. That's what that is. I'm gonna do this. This is a song off the new album. This is called Money Makes the World Go Round. I can't see the bottom, no. I do a Dylan song, Brookie, but I don't know if I can remember all the words. I watched Todd Snyder attempt this song live the other night, and he didn't get all the words, so I guess I bet I can get more words than Todd Snyder can. I'll take that as a challenge. I'll try this Bob Dylan song, and if I screw it up, I'm sorry. It's got 80 million words. Just like the night to play tricks when you're trying to be so quiet. We're all stranded, but we all do our best to deny it. Louise holds a handful of rain, tempting us to defy it. And flames flicker from the opposite loft. Up here, the heat pipes just cough. There's really nothing to turn off. The country music station says soft, there's really nothing to turn off. There it is. Except Louise and her lover, so entwined. And these visions of Johanna, they conquer my mind. Out in the empty alleys, the ladies play blind man's bluff with the keychains. The all-night girls whisper escapades out on the D train. See the night watchman click his flashlight and ask him, it's him or them that's insane. She's alright, she's just near. She's delicate, just like veneer. Makes it all too concise and too clear that Johanna's not here. Ghosts of electricity howl through the bones of her face. And these visions of Johanna have now taken her place. Little boy lost, he takes himself so seriously. Brags of his misery, he likes to live dangerously. Bringing her name up, he mentions a farewell kiss to me. Well, he sure has a lot of gall, being so useless and all. He's muttering small talk at the wall while I'm out in the hall. How can I explain? It's just so hard to get on. And these visions of Johanna kept me up past the dawn. Inside the museums, infinity goes up on trial. And you hear voices echo, must be what salvation's like after a while. Mona Lisa must have had the highway blues. You could tell by the way she smiled. And the primitive wallflowers freeze as the jelly-faced ladies all sneeze. And the one with the mustache says please, well, I can't find my knees. Jewels and binoculars hang from the head of the mule. And these visions of Johanna, well, they all seem so cruel. The peddler now speaks to the countess who's pretending to care for him, saying, show me anyone who's not a parasite and I will gladly say a prayer for them. Like Louise always said, you can't say much as she silently prepares for him. And Madonna has not yet showed. See you now, empty cage now corrode, where cape of the stage once had flowed. And the fiddler now steps to the road
writing everything's been returned that was owed on the back of the fish truck that loads as my conscience explodes. And harmonicas play, skeleton keys in the rain, and these visions of Johanna, they're all that remain. That's almost as perfect as I've ever done that song. That is so hard to remember all those words, being such a stoner as I am. And they say weed messes with your memory. This is another song from my latest album. This is dedicated to all the truth tellers out there. They're hard to find. Watch the news on TV, you won't find many truth tellers. You know, they're just saying whatever their corporate overlords allow them to say. A lot of times it's not even, it might be half true, but it's certainly not true. This is for people like Eva Bartlett and Max Blumenthal and Aaron Mate and people like that. And of course, to Julian Assange. Said Julian, hey Julian, it's a goddamn shame this measure, and you think you would have known you couldn't win. You exposed their war crimes. Yeah, they'll put you in prison and torture you too and accuse you of things that you never did do, and your secret trial will be a kangaroo court. We've seen it all before. So many times by now. Just look at John Kirikou. If that's even how you say it, I don't know the man, but he sure seems like one of the good guys. Journalism's almost dead. TV news anchors are nothing but talking heads, selling you war along with sleep number beds. Whatever that is, journalism's almost dead. No, I don't own a TV. I tried to protect my sanity. You know that at the end of the day, the news anchors all say, God bless the USA, but hey, maybe Venezuela might need a little bit of that American democracy. Coup d'etat, coup d'etat, coup d'etat. CIA, coup d'etat, coup d'etat, coup d'etat, CIA, coup d'etat. I like to get my news from the ground. Seems as though if you're looking for the truth, that's the place where it can be found. One thing's for certain, if there's oil under the ground, their evil dictator must be Gaddafi or Noriega. you know what I mean, I think you know what I mean. Coup d'etat, coup d'etat, coup d'etat, CIA. Coup d'etat, coup d'etat, coup d'etat, CIA. I don't believe that journalism is dead, not just yet. They'll never murder or arrest all of us, but you can't bet that they will silence us any way they can, with every tool at their disposal. Leave a Bartlett's back in Syria. She's telling the truth about our illegal wars. She's talking to the people, not the State Department people, but the Syrian people. Yes, it's true that some of them hate Americans. I don't blame them. Can you blame them? 'Cause you know, nobody's bombed my house, nobody's bombed my school. You know, I hate some Americans too. Maybe not you, maybe not you, you. Maybe not you. But I don't know, maybe you. That depends, all depends. Well, are you a warmonger, greed monger, a hate monger, or a fear monger? Are you a warmonger, greed monger, hate monger, fear monger, warmonger, greed monger, hate monger, fear monger? Any of those things, or any combination of any of those things, you know you probably won't be a friend of mine. Coup d'etat, coup d'etat, coup d'etat, CIA. 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 Coup d'etat. That's the coup d'etat song. Well, thank you, Brookie. Yeah, I'm surprised I got through that. That's not the Dylan song I normally do. So I saw Todd Snyder attempt it the other night, and I think I actually did a better job than Todd. And that's not saying much, because you know he has other things to do besides learning Bob Dylan songs, I'm sure. Pretty sure he probably even has a life. This is a song from my second album, which was entitled The Rules of Disengagement. That's the name of that album. That was a breakup album. This is called This Old Town. Ain't much for me to do around this old town. Take the dog for a walk, throw the ball around. This old town, this old town. Once upon a time in this old town, I had a woman to love and put my arms around. This old town, this old town. Well, she went out and got herself a girlfriend, and now she's a full-time lesbian in this old town. This old town. I used to walk down to the barges, down the street and not too far in this old town. In this old town. And you know that now I don't go in that place, and I can barely even show my face anywhere in this town. No, I can't show my face at all, 'cause gossip rules in a place as small as this old town. This old town. So I got me this plan to head back west and try to escape this loneliness in this old town, in this old town. Well, I used to walk down to the bar just down the street and not too far in this old town, this old town. You know, now I don't go in that place, and I can barely even show my face anywhere in this town. Sure will miss all of my friends, hell, even that full-time lesbian in this old town, this old town. Please don't take it personal, I'm just so sick of all the bull in this old town, this old town. I used to walk down to the bar just down the street and not too far in this old town, this old town. You know that now I don't go in that place, I can barely even show my face anywhere in this town. Much for me to do around this old town. Take the dog for a walk, throw the ball around in this old town. That's the This Old Town song. I'm gonna try this song here. This is a story. This is a true story. When I was living in Santa Fe, New Mexico, back in right around the turn of the century, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, right around those years, there was a big fire, the Los Alamos fire, it became known as. And even in Santa Fe, which is a few miles, like, I don't know, 35 miles south, I don't know, somewhere. It's a ways south of Los Alamos. You could still smell it. It was disgusting. Well, there's a fire in the hollow. You can smell the smoke from here. Fire has a season, and it's hot this time of year. You think that with this drought and wind, the government would know better than to try and control a fire in the hollow, in the hollow, in the hollow. Well, I knew this chick up in Pecos. She said she knew this guy with gasoline and truck stop matches. He lit up that Pecos sky. That was 6-8 years ago, but you can still clearly see 2,700 acres of hillside without a single tree. In the hollow, in the hollow, in the hollow. He had to get out of Pecos the middle of the night. drove right past the fire trucks. Then he took a right, get on I-40, headed east over to Brownsville, down to Mexico. He took a drink and he rubbed his eyes and said good riddance to the high-low, to the high-low, to the high, to the high-low. Well, that fire in the high-low is headed straight towards the lab. Guards been called, streets are closed, it's looking pretty bad. But all those tons of toxic waste, says the government, they're gonna be just fine, you know, because we put them under tents in the high-low. Things, they start to glow. Rattlesnakes with hands and toes in the high-low, in the high-low, in the high, in the high, in the high-low. Some say it's the desert heat with a lack of H2O. But whatever you do, just take my advice. Don't start a fire in the high-low, the high-low, in the high, in the high-low, the high-low. Yeah, I agree. Once the plague's over, we could make this into like a jam session. But see, I can't wear a mask and sing at the same time. I'm going to do like one or two more, and then I'm going to take a little break. We're going to put the waterfall back on or whatever. The waterfall thing. This is my Nostradamus song. Predicted the orange hemorrhoid in the White House, and I wrote this song back in the summer of 2016 before the election happened. This is a true story. Still on this crazy train that I've been riding on, I wanna get off. My patience has been drained, my love for life is lost, and I've had enough. You left me cause you said I was crazy, said you'd be right back if I got some help. Well, I've been to all the doctors and I've taken all their pills, I just need to help myself. Yesterday I fell down and I hit my head and it knocked me out. And when I awoke, I was still sad and broke and full of doubt. I've gotta find some gigs or get my ass on tour, find a fucking job. But you know that at my age, 30 years upon a stage, I'm a lazy slob. It's not all about the money, and rich people, just as sad as you and me. I can't help but see the irony. Largest screamers for freedom, one's keeping us from being free. I'm at the age it's time to turn the page and take a jump. Oh hell, for all I know, by the time you hear this song, there'll be a President Trump. Well, in that case, I'm defecting to Australia, the ocean and the outback and the snakes and the kangaroos. Maybe then my life won't be a failure. I'll eat me a Vegemite sandwich and play my didgeridoo. Eat me a Vegemite sandwich and play my didgeridoo. Still on this crazy train that I've been riding on, I wanna get off. It's a true story. I was thinking about doing another cover song, but I don't need to. Okay, I'm gonna do this song. This is, I think this, at one time I think my son said this was his favorite song of mine. I don't remember why. I could be wrong. The song is called Shut Up. Time sure flies when you're having fun. Sometimes it flies even when you're not having fun. Bluer skies than the ones you thought you'd lost, and the dreams you tossed to the hurricane. Don't know much, but I know just enough. It's like a pinball machine inside my brain. And I'm not crying 'cause I can't face the truth. You know I'm crying 'cause the truth is plain to see. There's no denying that he's still in love with you, and you're still in love with him, and you've fallen out of love with me. And I'd be lying if I said I wished you well, just like you're lying when you say you wish me luck. And I'm not trying to mean you any harm, but I have to admit that this situation sucks. When I asked you to stop lying, you finally shut up. Yeah, when I asked you to stop lying, baby, you finally shut up. Cold, cold winds blowing in from the east. I should be headed west, tending your deceased, but instead I'm sitting here and I'm writing this song, trying to get along, trying to get my peace. And I'm not crying 'cause I can't face the truth. You know I'm crying 'cause the truth is plain to see. There's no denying that he's still in love with you, and you're still in love with him, and you've fallen out of love with me. I'd be lying if I said I wished you well, just like you're lying when you say you wish me luck. I'm not trying to mean you any harm, but I have to admit that this situation is pretty fucked up. And when I asked you to stop lying, you finally shut up. And when I asked you to stop lying, you finally shut up. When I asked you to stop lying, baby, you finally shut up. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break. I have to have a cup of coffee. So we need to put it on something. I'm gonna...
Okay, rock and roll. Here we go. Oh, cool. Awesome. Rock and roll trivia. All right. Can I unplug this? Yeah. No. I can unplug it from the DI. Yeah, probably.
All right. Hey, folks.
It's weird watching yourself on a delay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna try to just ignore that, but I'm gonna come from behind the camera while Rob takes a little break, and we're gonna do some rock and roll trivia. So I've got some trivia cards here, and I'm gonna ask the questions, and then we'll have you guys in chat respond. And I'm going to give internet points to those of you that whoever responds the fastest will get an internet point. And maybe at the end we can calculate up your internet points and give you some internet prizes, whatever that is. Okay, where's my camera? Okay, there's my camera. Got to get used to looking at the right place here. So, well, everybody's getting ready. I should have some background music queued up for this. I didn't have any background music queued up yet, but we'll get that ready next time when we do still a work in progress here. We're figuring this out. So appreciate everybody for joining us tonight. It's our first time on the YouTube platform here, so digging it so far. Hope you guys are too, enjoying the stream. Yeah, you guys here in YouTube world are nice and active. It's very nice. All right, so we're going to start off with what I think will be an easy one here. All right, so our first question. What was the first Beatles single to be released in the U.S.? What was the first Beatles single to be released in the U.S.?
Your hair is great. No, that's not it.
So I'm going to give a little bit of time, and if we don't get a right answer, I'll give a multiple choice.
I'm baffled. Okay. I was thinking the other one on the other side, the bottom one.
Right. All right, so I'm going to give some multiple choice options for you guys here. Is it A, Penny Lane, B, Please Please Me, C, Love Me Do, or D, Yesterday? So what was the first Beatles single to be released in the U.S.? Was it Penny Lane, Please Please Me, Love Me Do, or Yesterday? All right, so Brookie Lee got the closest, I think, with yes. So yeah, we have a right answer now. Brookie Lee with B, Please Please Me. That is the right answer. Yeah, I'm not a huge Beatles buff either, so I wouldn't have gotten that one right. All right, here, and going from the Beatles to a modern music question, which band named the first track on their debut album Untitled? Was it Death Cab for Cutie, My Morning Jacket, the Yeah Yeah Yeahs, or Interpol? Which band named the first track on their debut album Untitled? Was it Death Cab for Cutie, My Morning Jacket, The Yeah Yeah Yeahs, or Interpol? It's nice out here in the desert. It's very cool. I know a lot of bands have an untitled song, but which band named the first track on their debut album Untitled? So Death Cab for Cutie, My Morning Jacket, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, or Interpol? And yeah, so we've had two guesses for My Morning Jacket, one guess for Yeah Yeah Yeahs, and Meg comes in with Interpol. That is the correct answer, Interpol. All right, so this next question might just be a test of your keyboard typing speed. I think maybe not all of you will get this one, but I think this is definitely an easier one than the previous two. So, fingers ready on the keyboard because I think some of you are going to know this one. I'm not even going to give the multiple choice on this one. Lars Ulrich is the drummer of which band? The range of these questions is kind of funny. Lars Ulrich is the drummer of which band?
I've got a follow-up question to that.
And I bet Opie right now is gaming and listening in, and he's like, I would have typed it faster.
No one's typing anything.
It's like a 10-second delay. All right. Brooks got the fast fingers. Metallica. That's right.
The Rob follow-up.
Okay, the Rob follow-up question.
What was his profession before he was the drummer?
What was Lars Ulrich's profession before he was the drummer in Metallica?
And he should have stuck with it.
Lars, the greedy member of Metallica. Yeah. That too. Which I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to this one, so I'm not sure what his profession was before, but I don't know. Maybe that's a clue. His greed might be a clue. I don't know, Rob, maybe?
It has nothing to do with music.
All right, so we have priest, asking to speak to the manager, and telemarketer.
It's a professional tennis player.
Nothing to do with music. All right, good guesses, but the answer, and I did not know this, he was a professional tennis player. So semi-professional tennis player. It was enough for it to be his profession before he was a drummer. So according to Modern Drummer, I should preface with that. According to Modern Drummer magazine. All right, here's another fairly easy one for you guys. Which band's first album was entitled License to Ill? Which band's first album was entitled Licensed to Ill? Was it Radiohead, Beastie Boys, Black Sabbath, Grateful Dead? Sometimes the options are pretty funny. And Brookie Lee with more internet points. That's right, the Beastie Boys. First album, Licensed to Ill. All right. Well, I'm just gonna play the cards that I'm pulling up. Although I think that Brookie might have an advantage on this one too, based on the conversation earlier. But our next question is, where is Bob Dylan's Highway 61? California, Minnesota, South Dakota, or Idaho? Where is Bob Dylan's Highway 61? California, Minnesota, South Dakota, or Idaho? Where is Bob Dylan's Highway 61? And yes, that's right, Brookie Lee again, Minnesota. Have you ever considered joining a trivia team? You know, or at least a rock and roll trivia team? I mean, well, trivia teams, like, you know, in trivia, you go out to the pub trivia and stuff, there's multiple categories, and you know, you usually have a member, you know, each member of the team is like an expert in each of those categories. So, you know, there's a trivia team out there somewhere that needs a music expert. They're looking for you, Brookie. Yeah, I'd want to be on Brookie's team too. I can bring some video game knowledge, maybe some computing knowledge. Be that guy. All right, next question. And I did not know this. This will be an interesting one for chat to take a stab at, because I feel it's funny. Some of these questions are. Shout out to Brian Jenkins, by the way. Shout out to Brian Jenkins from Brookie Lee. So this next one, which band's name is derived from a road in Lacey, Washington? So the hint here, Lacey, Washington. So which band's name is derived from a road in Lacey, Washington? Is it Linkin Park, Backstreet Boys, East Street Band, or Slater-Kinney? Which band's name is derived from a road in Lacey, Washington? Linkin Park, Backstreet Boys, East Street Band, or Slater-Kinney? Think about who might be in those bands that you might know and where they're from. Which band's name is derived from a road in Lacey, Washington? So think Washington. Who and Meg, you're going to kick yourself. I know that Meg is going to kick themselves. So, all right, I think we're at a standstill. So I'm going to give the answer, or unless Brookie is asking in, are you asking in Jeopardy format? Who is Slater-Kinney? Because that is the right answer. Slater-Kinney and Meg, I'd say you'd kick yourself for this one, because I know you know Carrie Brownstein, member of Slater-Kinney, from Washington, and not to be confused with her role on Portlandia. Slater-Kinney from Lacey, Washington. And yeah, by the way, Nikki, I mean, that couple of these questions have been pretty modern rock and roll, so it's not too young. Yeah, Portlandia is just a show. It's just a show about Portland. But yeah, Slater-Kinney's from Washington. All right, here's another earlier decades question for you. What nickname did REO Speedwagon give their touring airplane? What nickname did REO Speedwagon give their touring airplane? I don't know enough REO Speedwagon myself to know if it's something to do with a song, but I'll give the multiple choice here. Is it the flying cod, the flying shark, the flying tuna, or the flying salmon? So what nickname did REO Speedwagon give their touring airplane? The flying cod, the flying shark, the flying tuna, or the flying salmon? Yeah, and I'm sure people who know REO Speedwagon would get that. Whatever is the cheesiest. I don't know if any of those sharks have cheese in them. Do any of those, or is there any of those sharks? Any of those fish? I guess the shark's a fish. Any of those fish don't produce cheese, so I'm not sure. So we got the flying. So Meg on the map now. The flying tuna. The answer is the flying tuna, and
There's an album called You Can Tune a Piano.
right, and Rob says there's an album called You Can Tune a Piano, but you can't tune a fish.
I think that's the title. I used to have it. I used to like them. I'm not afraid to say. I used to have some of their albums.
All right, so here's one that I think might put all of us kind of on even ground. This is an older. This question goes back before any that I've asked so far, so you can't blame it on the modern indie, Brooke. Which band had a hit? Brian Jenkins, you're fired. Brookie says that's what she was gonna say. So Brian Jenkins, you're fired. You got to find a new teammate now. Sorry. So last question here. Which band had a hit with At the Hop in 1957? Which band had a hit with At the Hop in 1957? Here's your choices. Was it Danny and the Juniors, the Everly Brothers, the Teenagers, or Billy Haley and the Comets? So Danny and the Juniors, the Everly Brothers, the Teenagers, or Billy Haley and the Comets? Which band had a hit with At the Hop in 1957? Oh, yeah, we've got Everly Brothers. We got some guesses for Billy Haley and the Comets. Rob took a guess at Billy Haley and the Comets.
Well, I said that before.
You did say that before I gave the multiple choice. You at least from your own brain got one on the multiple choice map. Meg said it's looking like the Teenagers. So everybody has guessed everything, or there have been guesses for everything except for Danny and the Juniors, and it is Danny and the Juniors. Danny and the Juniors had a hit with At the Hop in 1957. So yeah, these internet points go out to Danny and the Juniors. So thanks for hanging out with me and playing some rock and roll trivia. I'm going to turn it back over to Rob for some more tunes.
Danny and the Juniors was my guess after he gave the multiple choice. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. I pulled this one out of my ass while I was out having a smoke. This is a song from my second album, The Rules of Disengagement. You can wine me, dine me, 69 me, I don't care. You can run around my house in just your underwear, I don't care. You can tease me with your new tattoo if you dare. No, I don't care exactly what it is you do. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela, who? Oh, right, fuck. I turned my guitar down. It was like 3/4, I think. You couldn't hear my guitar, could you? You could just hear it through the vocal mic, maybe. We'll do that again. I'm sorry. I turned my guitar down so I could unplug it, and you know how that is. Yeah, thank you, Brookie. Guitar is off. It's on now. Is it on now? Is it on now? Before it was just coming through the vocal mic. I know there's a little delay on the chat thing, so I'm gonna wait a second, make sure. Is it on, Jay? It's on now. You can wine me, dine me, 69 me, I don't care. Can run around my house in just your underwear, I don't care. You can tease me with your new... It's not working at all? No. Oh, it's not plugged in. Shh. I'm going to get this song eventually, believe me, which is good because now I'm remembering the parts I couldn't remember before. See? It's all a ploy. Nope, not on. It's going to be on. Look at that. Well, now you know the words. Sing along. You can wine me, dine me, 69 me, I don't care. You can run around my house in just your underwear, I don't care. You can tease me with your new tattoo if you dare. No, I don't care exactly what it is you do. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela, ooh. Drive me around the country in your new rag top. No, I don't care. Wait patiently for the other shoe to drop. I don't care. Do anything you can, but don't ever call the cops. No, I don't care exactly what it is you do. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela, ooh. Oh, but I still love her. What can I say? I think I loved her the first time we met. I think about her every hour of every day. No, I don't want to lose her just yet. You can fly me to the islands in your private jet, I don't care. Do things to me that no one else has done just yet, I don't care. Do anything you can to help me to forget, I don't care. No, I don't care exactly what it is you do. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela, ooh. Oh, but I still love her. What can I say? I think I loved her the first time we met. When I still think about her every hour of every day. You know I don't wanna lose her just yet. Can't wine me, dine me, 69 me. No, I don't care. You can run around my house in just your underwear. I don't care. You can tease me with your new tattoo if you dare. No, I don't care exactly what it is you do. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela, ooh. No, I don't care exactly what it is you do. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela. Just be that girl that makes me say, Angela, who? We got that taken care of. I forgot that I wasn't using my wireless. It happens sometimes. It's time for some coffee. Colombian. I'm gonna do Buddy's favorite song. This is a cover song. Buddy doesn't like my music, but he loves Sinead. Into the desert somewhere. Margaret Thatcher on TV, shocked by the deaths that took place in Beijing. Strange how she would be offended. The same orders are given by her. I've said this before now. You said I was childish, and you'd say that now. Remember what I told you. They hated me, they will hate you. England's not the mystical land Madam George and Roses. It's the home of police who kill black boys on mopeds. And I love my boy, and that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving. Young mother down at Smithfield. It's 5 a.m., she's looking for food for her kids. In her arms she holds 3 cold babies. The first word that they said was please. These are dangerous days. To say what you feel is to make your own grave. Told you, if you go all the way, they will love you. England's not the mythical land of Madam George and Roses. It's the home of police who kill black boys on mopeds. And I love my boy, and that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving. will hate you too. England's not the mythical land. Madam George and Roses is the home of bullies who kill black boys on mopeds. And I love my boy, and that's why I'm leaving. I don't want him to be aware that there's any such thing as grieving. I love Sinead O'Connor. I'm going to say that for all the world. I've been in love with Sinead O'Connor since I was much younger than I am now. And she's still doing it. She had some trouble, you know. Mental illness is a bitch, believe me. I know all about it. And she came through. She's back. Here's one of my songs. There was a period of about 2 or 3 years where every year I would write a song on my birthday, but it didn't last very long. I did write one on my 50th birthday. That's not this one. This is the song I wrote on my 40th birthday. I was married and it was great. I had a nice dog and a nice wife and a nice house. Well, actually I had a shitty apartment, but you know, right there in downtown Hollowell, Maine. Oh daddy, I wish you could see me. Think I might have made it past 39. I still smoke a lot of weed, and when I don't have it, it's a tragedy. I just smoked a fatty, and daddy, I'm doing fine. I just wish you could see me. You know I did my time, and now I toe the line, and now I'm pushing 40. I dealt with your loss, and oh, at what cost to you and me. Oh, mother, my mother, you never come see me. Ever since you shacked up with your new man. Can't say as I like him, and I'm pretty sure he don't like me. Must be a Latino thing that I don't understand. I just wish you would see me. You know that I did my time, and now I toe the line, and now I'm pushing 40. I dealt with the loss, but oh, at what cost to you and me? My darling, I'm so glad that you're with me. Without you, I never could have made it to here. You know that I love you, you know I know you love me too. I'll get through anything long as I've got you near. I'm so glad that you're with me. They all say you're too young. I say, hey, bite your tongue. And now I'm pushing 40. The die has been cast. Bad luck's in the past for you and me. My son, I just wish you would see me. Let bygones be bygones and give me a call. All those things that I've done and all the things that I ain't done,
just bricks in this invisible wall. I just wish I could see you. We'd make up for lost time. 9 years since you were 99. I wish I could be you. But those days are lost. Oh, at what cost to you and me? I just wish I could see you. Make up for lost time. You know, I lost my mind tonight. I wish I could be you. But those days are lost. Oh, at what cost to you and me? That's the 40 song. That's the 40. It's a happy, sad song. It's actually all sad to me now, but that's another story. But not all sad. My son and I are talking, and you know, that's all me. That's all on me. All that. I'm gonna try this song. There's a famous song from it's actually from, I believe, Scotland or possibly Ireland or one of those UK places from hundreds of years ago or 150 years ago. It's called Moonshiner, and it's eminent domain, and a lot of people change it up. Bob Dylan changed it up a little bit. I think Wilco guy, he changed it up a little bit. So I changed the words. I put it into a 21st century song. It's called Meth Maker. A meth maker for 7 long years, and I made all my money on heartbreak and tears. Well, I'd rent me some trailer, and I start my cook. You know, I'm not a chemist, but I've got me a chemistry book. Well, I went to college, but I got no degree. And those student loan debts and those credit card bills, they won't stop following me. I know right now when what I did was bad. You know, I never meant to kill. Prison cell don't kill me, I think I probably will. Sitting here in prison, I'll be here next Saturday. After I blew up that motel room, you
know they threw my ass away. Maybe I'm no tweaker. Hell, I barely even ever smoked pot. No, I did it for the money. And look at what I got. And I ran me some trailer, and I start my cook. You know, I'm not a chemist, but I got me a chemistry book. I forgot it's a harmonica song. That's why it's hard to do harmonica songs when you don't have harmonica, because harmonica gives you time to think of the words. True story. Oh, Ariana, do you wanna smoke some marijuana? You know I won't twist your arm, and I don't mean you no harm. Ariana, marijuana. Oh, Ariana, do you wanna go to my place for a while? Well, I might just twist your arm, and I don't mean you no harm. Ariana, do you wanna? I was so blue when I met you, never will forget you, Ariana. Yeah, from the first time that I saw you, I was in awe of your beauty, Ariana. Call me on the phone to say you're okay. I don't mean to be a pest, and this ain't no kind of test. Please just call me Ariana. Yeah, I was so blue when I met you, and I never will forget you, Ariana. Yeah, from the first time that I saw you, was in awe of your beauty, Ariana. Oh, Ariana, do you wanna smoke some marijuana? You know I won't twist your arm, but I don't mean you any harm, Ariana, marijuana. And you know that I won't twist your arm, but I don't mean you any harm. Ariana, marijuana. Ariana, marijuana. Ariana. I just saw your thing, Brookie. I didn't see the what was above the Bruce Springsteen, maybe, and I thought, well, maybe Bruce Springsteen did a version of that Moonshiner song, and then I realized Atlantic City. tried it. It's been a long time. Built the chicken man down in Philly last night. Blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're looking for a fight. See what that racket boy can do. Trouble's busting in from out of state. DA can't get no relief. It's gonna be a rumble down at the promenade. Gambling commissioner's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Got me a job, trying to put some money away. But I got the kind of bills that no honest man can pay. So I took what I had from the Central Trust. I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Love may have died, our love may grow cold, but with you forever I'll stay. Going out to where the sand is turning to gold. So put your stockings on, girl. Might get cold and everything dies. Baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Well, there's winners and there's losers, and I'm south of that line. Well, I'm tired of coming out on the losing end. Talked to a man last night, gonna do a little favor for him. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. So put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Yeah, you gotta meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Yeah, baby, you gotta meet me tonight in Atlantic City. That's a Bruce Springsteen song that I learned from Levon Helm. The band did a really, really cool version of that. Then I heard the Springsteen version, but then I heard the band version, and that's when I learned it. And then later on, there was another Bruce Springsteen version, and that was really cool too. That had like a lot of like piano. I'll do some more cover songs because those, for some reason, I can remember those because with the busking thing, I've been doing a lot of cover songs when I was doing the busking thing. I say that now, I can't think of a single one. holiday song, and I know about, I don't know, 50 of them. But the first line is classic. She wore faded jeans, dark black leather. She had eyes so blue they looked like weather. She needed me, I was around. That's the way it goes, it'll all work out. There were times apart and times together. I was pledged to her for worse or better. And when it mattered most, I let her down. That's the way it goes, it'll all work out. Yeah, it'll all work out eventually, whether off with him or here with me. Heavy, and the water's rising in the levee. I still think of her when the sun goes down, never goes away. It'll all work out. Yeah, it'll all work out eventually, better off with him than here with me. Better off with him than here with me. I did a better version of that a couple nights ago. Can't all be perfect. That's another harmonica song too. So that would be the same key, kind of. Here's one I never. This is a song when I first learned this song, to sing this song, I was playing drums. I wasn't having to learn like guitar parts, but I was singing the girl part. This is a song that's a duet. Brookie, maybe when I do a gig with you, Brookie, you could sing the girl part. But the girl in the band had a low voice. So the girl in the band sang the guy part, and I sang the girl part. And then years later, I sat in with a band that had a girl that did it, and I did the guy part. Kind of, but she didn't do the girl part right. Anyway, so this is me doing whatever, my own version. Stop dragging my her till doom. Make a bill of some bright-eyed kid. You need someone looking after you. You know you really wanna tell me goodbye. I know you really wanna be your own girl. Well, baby, you can never look me in the eye, and you buckle with the weight of the world. Stop dragging my heart around. Stop dragging my heart around. Stop dragging my heart around. I messed that up because I can never remember which part. I just sometimes I sing the girl part. Sometimes. Oh, damn you, Tom Petty. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I was in love with a girl on marijuana. She says I'm not stoned, I don't wanna. She got so paranoid, her place I would avoid. I was in love with a girl on marijuana. Love with a girl on cocaine. She had everything going but a brain. We talk endlessly for hours, but in the morning it grew sour. I was in love with a girl on cocaine. Ecstasy, crystal meth, and glue, ain't found no drug compares to you. All these pills and all this weed, and I don't know just what I need. I was in love with a girl on LSD. She'd see things I'd never see. She broadened her perspective, and I got more selective. Was in love with a girl in LSD. Was in love with a girl on China White. We were married for a year one night. My love for her still lingers, even though she burned hell my fingers. Like goddamn chasing the dragon. Love with a girl on China White. Crystal meth and glue, ain't found no drug compares to you. All these pills and all this weed, and I don't know just what I need. Was in love with a girl who drank coffee. There were times when I couldn't keep her off me. Well, that caffeine got her going, but her ugly side was showing. Love with a girl who drank coffee. In love with a girl who drank beer till bad breath and all she disappeared. Well, she blew up awful bad. When she left I was still sad. Love with a girl who drank beer. Ecstasy, crystal meth, and glue, ain't found no drug compares to you. All these pills and all this weed, and I don't know just what I need. I was in love with a girl, she was a dealer. I was afraid someone would come and steal her. Well, we never had a fight, but her phone rang day and night. Love with a girl that was a dealer. I never know if I get those in the right order, but I got all the right lines pretty much in there. It's kind of like one of those Dylan songs that just keeps going. I disappeared. I was looking for my songs. Just have like lists and lists. I have no idea what time is it? I know there's a delay, but what time is it 10 seconds ago? I over dabbed on the break. I'm sorry, folks. I did some different dab, a different dab than I've been doing. Okay, thank you, Brookie Lee. 10:30-ish. The song's called Life. That's a pretty big category. Well, I've changed a lot since you last seen me. And if you passed me on the street, I doubt you'd even recognize me. Yeah, for a while I had me that new girl, till I realized she was exactly like you. Back when you were 23, first time you met me, first time I met you too. I thought it was cool that you had your own pot. The fact that you were hot, well, that wasn't a bad thing, not at all. But just like every time before, never know what life has in store for you. When I left this last time, I didn't say goodbye. Hell, it's not like anybody noticed. I was fucking homeless, living in my car, and I didn't even have an alibi. But just like every time before, you never know what life has in store for you. But that's just life. You know that's what life can be like. Once you've been around as long as I have, you learn to get back on that bike. You might get knocked down, get back up, and get on with the fight, 'cause you know that's just what life is like. Woke from a dream and I was screaming. You were right there beside me. Much to my surprise, I was still dreaming. I woke up in my little room. I was all alone. The love letters that I wrote you on my kitchen table, your lipstick on my telephone. Time before, what life has in store for you. That's just life. You know what life can be like. Once you've been around as long as I have, you learn to get back on that bike. You might get knocked down, get back up, and get on with the fight, 'cause you know that's just what life can be like. You know that's just what life can be like. It's just what life can be like. I don't write songs with capos anymore normally. They're bad for your frets. You have to put new frets on. You use capos too much. It's a long story, but that's what my fret guy told me. That's what the fret guy said. Song. Well, I left my heart in Santa Fe, 2001. Didn't mean to, didn't really want to leave that day, but Felt like I was on the run, but I was running straight towards my problems I didn't know. Left my coffee up in Cartersville, scored some weed in Chattanooga. All that drama up in Athens, that's just the kind of shit that happens when you're out on the road again, or out on the road still. Still. I think I left my soul somewhere up in Maine. At least I maybe forgot how to use it. I was so much cooler back then. Hell, everybody knew my name. They'd pay me to pay my music. I left my coffee up in Cartersville, scored some weed in Chattanooga. All that drama up in Athens, that's the kind of shit that happens when you're out on the road again, or out on the road still. On the road still. When I got back to Palm Coast, the shit had hit the fan. Worse than I'd expected. Things did not resolve themselves according to my plans. Now I am rejected. Left my problems back in Florida. I did my best to keep them hid. Well, that hottie in Valdosta, I almost had her and then I lost her when I started talking about my 30-year-old kid. Left my problems back in her. Did my best to keep them hid. That hottie in Valdosta, I thought I had her and then I lost her when I started talking about my 30-year-old kid. I scored some weed in Chattanooga. All that drama up in Athens, that's just the kind of shit that happens when you're out on the road again, or out on the road still. On the road still. I'm gonna do like a couple more, I think. How are you doing, Jay? Jay Bird? I'm gonna try this one. I'm just trying stuff now. I might even fuck stuff up. This song is one of very, very few of my songs that actually changes keys. It's kind of a sad song, and I might fuck it up because I was going to practice it, and I haven't really practiced it. Put an arrow through my heart, then you stabbed me in the back. Said we'd never part, just to see how I'd react. Then you left me all alone, thinking maybe I would crack. But it's too late, 'cause I'm broken. I guess that I was hoping to have a change of heart and then come running back. And I'm working on a plan, gonna leave this place behind, somewhere that I can understand how I could have been so blind. Well, you left me all alone, thinking maybe I would crack. But it's too late, 'cause I'm broken. I guess that I was hoping you'd have a change of heart and then come running back. But had me in my bag. Said we'd never part, just to see how I'd react. And you left me all alone, thinking maybe I would crack. But it's too late, 'cause I'm broken. And I guess that I was hoping you'd have a change of heart and then come running back. Yes, it's too late, 'cause I'm broken. And I guess that I was hoping you'd have a change of heart and then come running back. And it goes right into A, so I can go. So one time, I wrote this song right here, and I recorded a quick demo. And I was riding around in the car one day with my friend Dave, who's a really good guitar player, friend of mine, really good guy. I was driving, he was drinking. He said, "Rob, I just gotta tell you, that's the fucking greatest song ever written." He said that. He was drunk. I don't sell cocaine, no, and I don't shoot heroin. Don't take no pills for no pain, but thank you, my friend, for sharing them. I don't need no drugs, no, that's guaranteed. Just gotta make me this one phone call and give me some weed. Some weed. Give me some weed. I may drive bake sometimes, but you know me, I never drive hammered. Because with my bad luck, I'd end up right back in the slammer. Plus, you know that alcohol just not what I need, not what I need. Just gotta make me this one phone call and give me some weed. Some weed. I'm not a rich man, and no, 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 I've never been one. But I feel it's like a king when I got a big fat sack of that sesame. Fast cars and fancy houses are products of greed, products of greed. Just gotta make me this one phone call and give me some weed. Some weed. Stress has got me down, when my homies come to town, when I feel I'm about to drown. Ooh. A few years back I spent a little time down in Mexico. Met this call girl named Louisa, she gave me the $20 show. Before she slipped out, you know, she left me this note that said, "Este es el número del hombre que tiene la mota." The man with the motor, gotta find the man. the weed song. It's called Mota. All right, it must be 11, huh? Is it 11? My clock's on my phone, and my phone is my camera. I don't know what that was. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this Warren Zevon song I've been thinking about. I haven't practiced it, but I've been thinking. It's been in my head all day. Roland was a warrior from the land of the midnight sun, where the Thompson gun for hire, fighting to be done. A deal was made in Denmark on a dark and stormy day. They set out for Biafra to join the bloody fray. Through 66 and 7, they fought the Congo Wars, fingers on their triggers, knee deep in gore. The days and nights they battled the Bantu to their knees. They killed, to earn their living, and to help out the Congolese. Roland the Thompson gunner, Roland the Thompson gunner. His comrades fought beside him, Van Owen and the rest. But of all the Thompson gunners, Roland was the best. So the CIA decided they wanted Roland dead. That son of a bitch, Van Owen, he blew off Roland's head. Roland, the headless Thompson gunner, Norway's bravest son. You can still see his headless body crashing through the night in the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. In the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. So Roland searched the continents for the man that done him in. He found him in Mombasa, in a barroom drinking gin. Roland aimed his Thompson gun, he didn't say a word, but he blew Van Owen's body from there to Johannesburg. Roland, the headless Thompson gunner, Norway's bravest son. You can still see his headless body crashing through the night in the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. In the muzzle flash of Roland's Thompson gun. The eternal Thompson gunner, still wandering through the night. Now it's 10 years later, but he still keeps up the fight. Through Ireland, in Lebanon, in Palestine, and Berkeley, Patty Hearst heard the burst of Roland's Thompson gun and bought it. That's a piano song. I first learned that song on piano when I was like 12 or something. I used to know, and then eventually I forgot it on piano, and then I learned it on guitar. I stole that from my Kenny Lee Breck, my good friend Kenny Lee Breck. I was in a band with him, and he used to do that on guitar way better than me. But wow, my guitar is really flat. These damn stage lights. Gonna do one more. I didn't even get to finish my coffee. See? The beard. Respect the beard. Not even my cup. There are more bearded people here in this house. It's a bearded people house. I was gonna do that, so I know this song, a friend of mine in Maine, my best friend in Maine, his name's Raj. I don't know if he's watching. Hey, Raj, he might be shy and not commenting, but he's probably not watching. He's probably gigging or something. He's the best guitar player in the world. I'm not just saying that. But his daughter, we were hanging out one night, smoking pot and shooting shit, and his daughter said something about, oh, I hate feet. And then she said, that must be why I have so many shoes. You know me, I can turn anything into a song. Wow. Maybe not with that capo like that. It's higher than that. Sorry, folks. I haven't done this in Her love of shoes was fueled by her hatred of feet. And if she had to choose, she would daydream perpetually. And she can't work 'cause she can't sleep. Says it's 'cause she can't stop thinking about me, but she don't think about me anymore. She doesn't call, she doesn't write. She said we'd be friends, but then she said she lied. Yeah, she said she lied. And she said she lied. So I know she lied. She thinks she can win, therefore she don't believe. Be in love and have a life she can't quite conceive. Says she thinks that loneliness is all part of the deal. She used to say I was the only thing making her feel real, but she don't think about me anymore. She doesn't call, she never writes. She said we'd be friends, but then she said she lied. Yeah, she said she lied. And I know she lied, 'cause she said she lied. I found someone new, but I can't quite afford the flight. Talk on the phone sometimes, but I like to get her in my sight. She's not like the last one, I think that's just what I like. I have to admit I'm feeling and trite. I hope she thinks about me sometimes. She never calls, she barely even writes, and I just wish I could afford the flight. 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 The love of shoes was fueled by her hatred of feet. Okay, I gotta do one other than that because I fucked that one up. I can't end on a fuck up, so I'll do one more. I gotta practice this one, so I'll do this one. I did this one a couple nights ago, but I don't think many of the same people are here. A couple of the same people they're always here. They're forced into it. This is on my latest album, which is currently pretty much unavailable. Have you ever been so tired that you just don't want to think, don't need to think, but you can't stop thinking? Do you ever feel like you're gonna sink? You don't want to sink, but you can't stop sinking. I wanna know, where did the time go? Well, I wanna know, where did the time go? Where did it go? Do you ever get down to the end of the day and you just wanna say, I don't wanna play your games anymore? Do you ever get to the point where you just wanna smoke a joint and try to forget all the things that you've had to endure just to get through the day today? I said I wanna know, where did the time go? I wanna know, where did the time go? Where did it go? On the album there's a solo here. It's a lap steel guitar solo going on. Did you ever see an old friend on a street from back in the day, but you don't know what to say because you changed in so many ways since then? You still smoke pot, but he's now a cop and he likes to talk shop, and after all this is a traffic stop. Awkward conversation. I said I wanna know, where did the time go? Well, I wanna know, where did the time go? Where did it go? I said I wanna know, where did the time go? I wanna know, where did the time go? I wanna know, where did the time go? That's gonna be it. I need to smoke. Hey there, Jaybird. Hey there, Jaybird. Shut it on down. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brookie. Thank you, Brookie and Brian. Brian and Brookie. Brian and Brookie and Brookie and Brian. Brian and Brookie and Brian and Brookie and Brian. So where are we there? Are we? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I also have a Twitch. Check out Rob Robertson on Twitch. I'm Rob Robertson on Twitch.